What's up, y'all? I just wanted to show this off a little bit. As you know, I like building crazy fucking houses in The Sims. And this is my latest crazy fucking house. There's still some stuff I might change about it, but by and large, this is it. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this half of the plot. The original plan was to make it much larger, but it just kind of ended up getting consolidated into this. So let's go ahead and show it off a little bit. So here we have our beautiful neighborhood. Somewhere around here is Goth, the Goth family. Yeah, I think that's them right there, actually. Look at all those pixels. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, basically we've got this gravel thing, which eventually is going to be where they're going to park their cars. There's going to be 4 Sims living in this house. So we have our little walk up to the porch here. Over here we've got, in my head, this is like AstroTurf or something. We've got some pool tables, some chess boards. Maybe I'll extend this out and add some, like, other sports types things. This deck extends all the way back here. So maybe I will do some more with this. But that's basically that. I am not a big fan of how you can't, like, zoom with this free camera. Maybe I'll have to look up how to do that. Because in The Sims 3 you can, but anyway. Here's our front door. Come in here. This is our little entryway. Oh, do I not have ceilings enabled? Hold on. That's going to be a problem anyway, but you'll see in a moment. Here we go. Yeah, they're a little bit uneven. I'm not sure why, but the aforementioned what I just brought up. For some reason, having bowling alleys up here deletes the ceiling tiles. So that's interesting, and a spoiler, but we'll get there. This is the living room. I gotta put some decorations on these buffet tables and maybe add some bookshelves or something. But we have one couch for watching the TV, one couch just for chilling. We got a chair over here. I'll probably add some more chairs. But here's our nice little kitchen. We've got a counter, fridge, stove, dishwasher, microwave. Here's our little dining room. In here is a bathroom. We'll explore this way in just a moment. In here is 2 bedrooms. 1, 2. And then, in here is the main bathroom. Here's our shower, our toilet, and just a cabinet to keep things. And then around this wall, we've got some lockers, the sink, and a cat painting. And then, I'm not sure what that's about. This is a sort of spare bedroom. 'Cause every house has got to have one of those. So we just got a nice little wardrobe, some books on the desk, as well as a little bookshelf. But yeah. I did have some bookshelves in here. They were where these buffet tables are. But the reason I took them out is because this used to be a library. Now it's just bedrooms, because I realized I needed 2 more bedrooms. So we've got 1 bedroom with a nice closet here. Not sure why that's like neon pink purple. That's weird. And then the other bedroom, mirrored, as all good things are. But then we have this stairwell that I wish didn't have these banisters going all the way up, but that's just how it is, I'm pretty sure. I think I was gonna put a closet here, just like a door to signify a closet, so I might do that. But heading upstairs, we've got this nice little entryway hallway here. This is where my ideas usually start getting a little bit out of whack, because now this is like a public space. In here we've got a restroom. I love these wallpapers. It reminds me of, like, Deal or No Deal if it was blue. You know, just that kind of aesthetic, that, like, really early 2000s just business aesthetic, kind of, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It probably doesn't, but that's just what this reminds me of. And then on the other side, we have another restroom. As far as I know, there's no urinals in this game, so they're just gender neutral. And then an aforementioned door to signify a closet. It goes nowhere. But yeah, in here, we've got a nice bowling alley with some dartboards. Not quite the original vision I had, but given the aesthetic of, like, in here and in here, I kind of felt like I had to use more of this blue stuff. On my last Sims 2 game, I had another bowling alley that was, like, full-on, like, 90s bowling alley that was sick as hell, but we've got a bit more of a quaint establishment here. Lots of tables for only 3 lanes, but there's dartboards, so everybody's going to be entertained. Up here, I want to make this kind of like a ballroom. I'm still thinking on how to do that, but that's a little bit awkward. But this is going to be kind of a ballroom. And then through this door is a nice little classy dining area. Quote-unquote classy. But yeah, pretty nice, pretty neat. We got a couple bars. I wonder how often my Sims are going to try to come up here to get their food. That'll be interesting to witness. I need to put a sink in here. I just thought of that. But yeah, that's basically the house. Again, just wanted to show this off. This is what I've been doing the last couple days. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out why this is happening. It's very unfortunate. I don't think it did this when I was playing this off disc. I'm playing The Sims 2, what is it called? Like the Legacy Collection on Steam. I finally caved and bought both of those. So I'm gonna have to see if this is just like a glitch or something. But yeah, that is the house that I have built. The house that John built, the house that Joan built, in this beautiful neighborhood. And I do think just the comparison with the richest family is really funny. Let me see if I can actually hop to the neighborhood map real quick, just to kind of show it off. Yeah, check this out. The lot itself is like quadruple the size, which I think is really funny. I guess the Pleasant family is actually bigger. And then we've got whatever this is. But that's lame because it was already there. We gotta get my fuck-ass building in here. But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to show this off. So, thank you for watching if you did. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.